Hello HUD house hunters, it's Donnie Corum with Colorado Springs ForeclosureDeals.com. Listen guys, the end of the year is upon us, and despite that it's extremely warm and beautiful out here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. But what's really beautiful is the deals that we're seeing hit the HUD market right now. We're going to get right to it. I'm standing in front of 5720 Huerfano Drive, which is located in Stetson Hills, roughly Stetson Hills and Powers area. Now this is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 3-car garage home, guys, with a purchase price on it that's going to absolutely blow you away. I'll tell you one thing, Stetson Hills is filled with homes in roughly the 220 to 250 era. This is substantially below that. Stay tuned to the end of the video. I'll give you the price. Come on in, let's check out Huerfano. Huerfano was built in 2000, so another benefit of this house is going to be more modern architecture, lots of square footage for your money, and because it's more recent, it should insulate, heat well, cool a little better than a standard older home. So let's get to the house here. As we walk inside, you've got an entryway here that leads you over into the kitchen. We're going to start in the kitchen because I love this kitchen. It's a wonderful layout. You've got a breakfast bar set up here where you could put some stools in if you want, or it's got an area dedicated to just putting down your dining room table and lots of space for that. As is customary with most foreclosures, the paint colors are a little crazy, right? But that's going to take nothing but a can of paint and your own personality to add this thing. With the amount of equity that you're going to gain for doing it, it's well worth it. We continue this direction to find what I guess we would call the formal dining room. So over there would be like your breakfast nook area, whereas over here it could be formal dining. And I'll tell you, in this price bracket, finding formal dining is kind of tough. A lot of the builders have shifted away from that, except for the really upper end homes. So if you are looking for a formal dining room, this one could certainly work for you. Back this direction, we have the living room space. The living room's pretty decent size. It's got the bay window cut out over off to the side there. Lots of bright light, lots of natural space. And just check out this huge high vaulted ceiling here. This makes rooms feel a lot bigger than they actually are, giving them a lot of depth and just a lot more comfortable when you have a room with a vaulted space like that. So that's pretty much the living room space. From here, we're going to check out the upstairs. Come along. All right, so heading up the stairs in Huerfano, and this is one of many levels. This is a multi-leveled home, but the master is kind of on its own main level here, just one half flight up from the main level. So in the master, you've got a lot of bright open space as before. It's got an attached bathroom off to the side here. And what's nice is it's on its own floor, but it's also really close to the secondary bedroom. So if you have young children, you need to stay close by to, this will still work while still giving you some privacy. Check out the size of the tub on that master. I mean, it's huge, lots of space. This is a really good use of the space and lots of money, lots of square footage for the money on this property. Continuing on, we're going to go upstairs from here where we're going to find 2 more bedrooms. And so we head this direction, and you can see the staircase system. It's kind of weird. It's cool, but it's definitely different. And it gives you a lot more room separation and depth. So you got 2 bedrooms up here, which could be your kids' rooms. This is room number 1. And empty rooms don't have much to show, but for the purposes of this one, it needs a little bit of paint, basically, just to kind of clean it up. Other than that, maybe slight drywall repair. Not a whole lot of stuff this house is going to need, despite the fact that we're picking up a great deal of equity for buying something like this. Between the 2 bedrooms is the bathroom, secondary bathroom. And as before, guys, this was built in the 2000 era, so it just doesn't need a whole lot of stuff. What it does need is just a matter of updating just a little bit and probably just a really good cleaning. But if you're willing to look past those things, you can make a lot of money when you buy this house and then later on sell the property, which is inevitable. One day you're probably going to sell this home. So don't fall in love, fall in like, but love the deal. That's what we're bringing you here. The next bedroom's this direction. And as you can see, about the same size as the other one. Not huge, but definitely a decent size. What I love about these rooms is there's lots of big windows on this thing, so you can see a great deal around you. You can see the backyard fully. It maintains a lot of natural light, which is good for energy efficiency, and it just makes the room feel a lot more comfortable. So that's the upstairs on Huerfano. Let's head downstairs to the basement. There's lots more to see. Downstairs in Huerfano, well, I guess one half flight down the stairs, you have this, let's call this living room space. It's a pretty big room though. This would make an excellent home theater. This could be the den where you set out the couches, put the big screen TV up on the wall there. Lots of potential for layout. Now, in through this door, you got a laundry room there. So this is where you'll have your laundry facilities. And it's nice because it's kind of separated, but it's only a half flight down the stairs, so it's real easy to get the laundry down to this area. From here, we head down to the basement. And the basement's basically unfinished. It's got some of the work done, but you need to finish this out. And well worth it for somebody who wants to build a little bit of sweat equity to just go ahead and finish this thing out. As it sits, this has a ton of equity, but if you take the time to finish out this basement, it's going to have all the more. So this is one of the 2 bedrooms potentially down here, and it's mostly done. As you can see, the drywall's up. Everything, the doors are even in. The only thing you need to add to this room is flooring, and you're good to go. Same with this one. Pretty much a done room. So you've got basically a 5-bedroom house as it sits. You add just a couple of bucks to this basement to completely finish it out, and you've got it all, guys. It's a sweet opportunity for someone who wants to buy a lot of square footage for not a lot of money. The rest of it is standard basement fare. Not much to see here. It's plumbed in that direction with the bathroom, so you'd have to put a bathroom off to here, and off to this side. It won't take you too far over here, but you've got some storage there that you can utilize. With that, we're going to check out the backyard on the Huerfano property, and we'll get you on your way. We're out back at Huerfano, and what I love about this backyard, guys, is it's just so well done. A lot of landscaping, tons of brickwork. Just take a look around here. As you can see here, you got a lot of retaining walls, a huge brick-based deck here, which would be wonderful for sitting out here for your backyard barbecues, and just enough grass to play, but not have to spend a lot of time maintaining. So plenty of space for you to enjoy with your family. And just check this out. Over this fence, we've got RV parking. So, you know, if you've got a lot of big toys, you want to park your boat, this is already a 3-car garage, but then on top of that, you've got an entire RV space. So if you need that kind of outdoor storage, the Huerfano property could be perfect for you. Let's wrap this thing up. We're at 5720 Huerfano Drive in the Stetson Hills area. This is a home that features 5 bedrooms, potentially, 3 baths, a 3-car garage, over 2,500 square feet of living space. I'm going to say it again. Generally speaking, Stetson Hills is a 220 to 250 neighborhood in this general area. This house is slashed, I mean slashed, down to $190,000. Now guys, this is a great opportunity to own a home with a ton of square footage, pick up $30,000 to $40,000 worth of equity without having to do very much, if anything at all. You simply move in, personalize it to your taste, and gain the equity. The opportunity is there, guys, but let's not kid ourselves. These interest rates cannot stay in the 3s for much longer. So if you're on the fence, you're thinking about whether it's the right time to buy, I assure you it is, as long as you buy the right deal. Thankfully, you're in the right place to find those. With that, this is Donnie Corum with Colorado Springs ForeclosureDeals.com. We are still the leading resource for finding the best foreclosure deals in and around the Colorado Springs area. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.